your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
These graders have won their games all the way thus far and fairly convincingly. We'll have to see how well the Gamecocks hold up against these Raiders. Along with me tonight is my cameraman and sidekick for, I don't know how many years that'd be, Mitt, but we're ready to do it again. Yeah. Yes, I think so. Head coach Eddie Brundage has his Raiders ready to kick it off. And the New Brockton Gamecocks will be on the receiving end of this one as we get it underway here. It's about straight up 7 o'clock, and that's when the kickoff is set up to go. Good crowd on hand. All right, the booming goes into the end zone, so they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Gamecocks from New Brockton. We have a few of the players for New Brockton. We'll kind of try to pick those up for you as we go along here. We know the quarterback is going to be Gabe Harrington. He is listed as a senior. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh, something's wrong. Okay, here they go. He takes a snap, his number 1, and it's a long one, and it is complete. Out of bounds, just barely out of bounds. That would have been a tremendous gain for New Brockton as their quarterback sets up for 2nd and 10. Yeah. High snap, but it's handed off to the running back, and he stopped short of the line of scrimmage. And we say maybe a half a yard loss on a 2nd down play. And that was number 8, Jasso Rauzu. He's a running back, and he also plays on the defensive side of the ball. He is a junior. All right, here's third down. Handoff. It's looking to be a pass. Nope. Gabe is just swallowed for about a 3 or 4 yard loss, which will bring up fourth down for the New Brockton Gamecocks, and Houston Academy set to receive this kick. On a 4th and 15, standing at about the 45-yard line. He's did not catch his number as he went out on the field, but we'll try to get that for you just as soon as he turns around and we can see a number. There's 10:48 left in the first period of play. We're just underway. Ooh, a lucky bounce there off the side of the foot, and it goes to the 44-yard line of the Raiders, where they'll be putting it in play 1st and 10. All right, set in motion here. The Raiders are ready to get their first down play underway. 12 seconds on the game clock as far as time to get it into play. So plenty of time. We have a man in motion, and it's just a short out to number 38 for Houston Academy. And that number 38 is, we don't have a 38 listed. Yeah, man in motion. All right, we come around this way to the near side is number 10 across the 50 down to the 45-yard line is number 10, Will Wells, a senior, 6 foot, 144 pounds, and it's enough for a first down play for the Raiders of Houston Academy. Wideouts, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Mitchell at quarterback. All right, here's the snap. It's going to be a sweep up. He tosses us at 38, and he falls on it just a second, maybe, or two before the Gamecocks can cover it. So Houston Academy retains their position, and they're going to be at the 49-yard line. So that's going to be about a 14 yards to go for the first down. Okay, here comes man in motion here to the near side. Gives it to the guy across the way, 38. He passes, and he is footloose and fancy free, and he's going to take it all the way to the end zone for the Raiders of Houston Academy to draw first blood tonight in this contest, and we expect that to happen quite a bit throughout the evening. So we try for the extra point. Number 34 is the holder, and that is Kenan Brewer. It's down, it's placed in the air, and it is straight through the uprights with 9:23 left in the first. It's 7-0 in favor of the Raiders. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, 9:23, 7-0 is the score. The Raiders have put points on the scoreboard right with 9:23 left in the first period. Here's a kick. It's a low over the head, and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. Mitt it didn't take the Raiders long to get it going tonight, did it?
And, Bobby, that's been the story all year long. The Raiders come out, they attack, they have a game plan, they attack quickly, and they score quickly, and they put up a lot of points in the games. They have been putting up some points this year.
Well, it is nice to see that. Of course, we're in some sort of way, we're kind of partial, especially myself, since I have two of my grandson and my step-grandson are attending the game, and my son will be marching at the halftime. It's homecoming. Nice pass, just a little bit overthrown, intended for number 7, Jason Whitworth. He was just one step shy of getting under the ball. So it falls incomplete. We'll bring up a second down. Okay, we shotgun formation here on a second down play, and they give it to number 8, and he gets maybe to the line of scrimmage before he is knocked down. That is Jasa Rocio. He's a junior, 6'1", 100 pounds.
Rocio off the right side.
Soaking wet.
New game brought down by Jaden Gilbert for the Raiders.
I think I outweigh him by like 140 pounds.
That sounds about right. Plus or minus 2 or 3
Yeah,
pounds.
I heard that. It's just numbers, right?
Just numbers.
All right, the quarterback is out to throw, and he's going to be brought up, I believe. Is it incomplete? So it's going to bring it up a third down as number 1, Harrington, tried to come to the near side, and those Raiders on that end of the field, they were ready for him.
The Raiders have been able to get some penetration on that line, Bobby, and they are really not giving the quarterback much time to do anything. And when they try to run the ball, they've also been stopping them at the line of scrimmage. So the Gamecocks has got to try to figure things out.
Well, they're going to have to try it out because there was a flag for delay of game. Brings it back to the 5-yard line, and it is a 4th down effort. I expect to see the Raiders try to get in there and block this one. Well, we got time out on the field here. The officials are gathering. I think he stepped off a little bit too many yards. That's my guess. And that, and the encyclopedia, who knows what they're talking about. Well, they've marked it at the 5-yard line to the punter, and he is deep in the end zone to try to get this punt off. Right, there's the snap. Good kick, and it's a nice one. It's going to be funded by the running back for the Raiders, and you know what? I think he's going to take this into another score.
I don't know if anybody touched him, Bobby.
I don't think so either.
Wow. It was, they were going to have excellent starting field position, but they didn't need it. Punt return for a touchdown.
I believe that was Max Hawker, a senior. Here's the extra point try. It's going to be snapped back, and we'll see if it goes through. Down, and that's right through the uprights for a touchdown. So with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first period, it is your hometown Houston Academy Raiders 14 and the New Brockton Gamecocks 0. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Okay, 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. It's 14-0 in the first period as the Raiders prepare to kick off once again. And it's an end over end, and it's going to go into and out of the end zone. So it'll be brought back for a touchback, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line for the New Brockton Gamecocks.
And the Raiders have had 2 possessions, 14 points, just like that. And They seem to, like I said, this year they're really looking good. They're on a roll. Everything seems to be clicking on all cylinders so far this year for the Raiders.
I had one of those ladybugs fly onto my glasses, and naturally I can't see. So I got that taken care of. It's 1st and 10 as number 1, Gabe Harrington, the quarterback. He is a senior. And deep at running back will be number 8, Acd Vs. It's in the air, intercepted by the Raiders. At the 30, 25, 20, everybody versus the field. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Houston Academy.
Wow.
Man, I believe that's number 10.
Yeah, it was number 10. They're making it look easy.
Yeah, they are. That's Will Wells. He's a pretty good fellow, 170 pounds at 6 foot. But we've got a flag here. Let's see what the flag is going to be.
Yeah, we do have a flag.
That looks like it might be against the Raiders.
So that one may be coming back, Bobby.
No, holding. Oh, chop block.
Chop block, yeah.
So it brings it back to the 18-yard line.
So it's not a touchdown. It's an interception, which stands, but there was a penalty on the return. So the Raiders will have it at the 18-yard line.
1st and 10, 8:05 left in this first period of play. So we'll see what the Gamecocks can try to put together defensively.
That was definitely a break for the Gamecocks there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They don't need to get down any further here. And we have, like you say, 8:05 left in the first.
Number 2 hands off. Mitchell. And stop for a very short gain, maybe a yard and a half.
Down by number 38.
And that was...
It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Raiders.
Number 10, Will Wells, was the ball carrier as we come up with 2nd and 8. Clock is ticking, 7:30 to go in the first period. Raiders are up 14-0. As the play comes from the sidelines to the quarterback, Caitlin Mitchell. He's back to pass, looks, still looking. Got people open in the end zone, and almost was intercepted, but Balon Foster, the defensive back for the Gamecocks,
And
knocked it away.
That was a good play that time by Foster, Bobby. He was in position to make the play, and he made the play.
And he covered both those guys very well. They could have gone to either one of them, and he picked the right one.
Yeah, and when you get a chance to make a play, you have to make a play, especially if your team is trailing.
Okay, it's a 3rd down. That's your quarterback, Mitchell. Gets back in shotgun formation, and he's back and looking to throw again. And in the end zone is complete for a touchdown. It is tough to read those numbers, Nick.
That's number 20.
22?
No, 28, I believe.
28?
I think.
It's 42, isn't it? Or 13?
Well, it could have been. I think it was 42, Bobby.
42? Okay. That is Rod Jackson. He is a wide receiver.
Yeah, and the extra point is up and good.
So with timeout on the field, 7:05 left in this first period. It's 21-0 in favor of the Raiders. With 7:05 in the first, we have 2 players in the end zone, deep, number 8, and it's going to be over the head into the end zone. The 2 backs that were back there was Jason Whitworth and Acd Vs. So it goes into the end zone for a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. I was saying the 25. I'm thinking college.
They all used to be the same once upon a time, but now everybody's a little different.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, let's see what the offense can be dialed up this time for the Gamecocks.
Yep.
They have had a couple of passes that really could have been caught.
If they want any chance to get back into this game, they've got to make some plays, some big plays.
All right, he's back to pass. And he's wide open, number 6. And he held on to it. That was Balin Foster.
That was number 5.
Number 5, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Matthew Smith.
Yeah, that was a good catch that time by Smith and a good pass. He put it right where he needed to be between defenders, and it was complete for the biggest gain of the game for the Gamecocks.
All right, up the middle, number 8. He gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. That's Josiah Rosu.
So the Raiders have scored on all 3 of their possessions,
Yep.
Bobby. And so what New Brockton needs to do is try to use some time and limit the number of possessions that the Raiders get.
All right, here's the back to pass. Is Harrington again. Oh, and number 16 for Houston Academy. Braden Eubanks just could not hold on to it. So it falls incomplete, which will bring up 3rd down for the Gamecocks. If the Gamecocks, if they're held here and they have to kick, they need to make a good kick, make the Raiders go the entire length of the field on this next possession.
Now the Gamecocks need to try to get a 1st down here, Bobby.
Yeah.
And like I said, try to keep the balls out of the hands of the
High
Raiders.
snap, handed off to number 8. He crosses the 50. And I believe he's going to be just shy of the 1st down marker.
It's going to be close.
Yeah. Fact of the matter is that they may, well, nope, they're not going to measure.
I think they're going to look at it. Yeah, they are going to measure.
They're going to take a look at it. 5:57 left in the first period here as the Gamecocks are trying to put together some kind of momentum.
And Bob, I think regardless of whether they made it or not, I think they're going to go for it.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, when you're behind like this, you got to take some chances.
Yeah. I got to get all the players out of the way so they can stretch the chain. I think it's going to be by
short. No, it's
first down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great for the Gamecocks, as at least they'll maintain possession here with 5:57 left to go in this first period play. Great, beautiful night here in Southeast Alabama. It's been a beautiful day, and a little bit later on, we'll see that the moon coming up over the field, and it's a full moon.
And you know what happened when full moons? Unpredictable. Anything can happen under the full moon. But the Gamecocks have picked up 2 first downs on this drive, and they're showing a little life here.
Harrington back to pass again on a sweep. Has a player open. Oh, he said he dropped it. So that was intended for number 5, Matthew Smith, and he just could not pull it above the shoestrings of his foot to keep it in the ground. Okay, 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Raiders. Harrington takes a step, he hands it off to number 8, and he does not get to the line of scrimmage.
The Gamecocks haven't had any luck running the ball up the middle, Bobby.
That is Rosu, number 8. Looks like the bacon of this offense as far as a running back is concerned. Harrington calls his next play. It's a rollout, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 1, maybe 2 yards on that play.
It brings up a fourth down, isn't it?
I'm trying to see that. It's 4th down.
Yeah, it's 4th down.
And I believe they're going to go for it.
Well, the one thing that this is accomplishing, Bobby, is they're taking time off the clock.
And it looks like they haven't signaled a timeout.
Okay, the clock is stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're signaling a timeout.
Timeout for the Gamecocks. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Following the timeout, it looks like the Gamecocks are going to go for it. Surely it's going to be a pass. He's back. He looks to number 5 and number 42 for the Raiders. Just could not hold on to it. That is 40.
Yeah, so I know he'd like to have another chance at that one.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, while we're paused here, I want to tell you about our YouTube channel. We invite everybody to go to our YouTube channel, go to Scenic Sports Network on YouTube, and hit the subscribe button. That's where this game will be shown, along with we have over 360 other games from the past 20 years on our YouTube channel.
Okay, 1st and 10. He's just going to throw it away. Number 2, Mitchell for the Raiders. Looked like sort of like a busted play.
Yeah, Mitchell had all day. He had all day back there,
Yeah.
but I don't guess anyone was open, so he just got rid of it.
So it falls incomplete, stops the clock with 4:33 in the first. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. And this is their 4th possession, right?
Well, they've scored on all of them.
Yeah.
So
They've
this will be
three.
Possession 4.
They're on their 4th. Okay. All right. Well, they're stopping the clock again.
The Raiders take timeout. So with 4:33 left in the first, the Raiders lead it 21-0.
Here we go with 4:33. It's a 2nd and 10 for the Raiders from their own 46-yard line. In motion goes number 10, but it's held on by the quarterback, and he's looking to throw. Number 15. Oh, he should have kept on running about a few more yards, and that would have been right in the breadbasket. George Zeron makes that long, incomplete pass with 4:25 left in the first. 3rd and 10 for the Raiders. All right, here we go with a 3rd down possession with 10 yards to go for Houston Academy. Snap's good. No, he was able to avoid the rush, but I don't know if he's going to make that one. Dropped at the 25-yard line by number 20, Anthony Selar from the Gamecocks.
And that was a good series defensively for the Gamecocks. They were able to stop HA. They didn't get across midfield, so it was a good series, and they needed something like that, Bobby.
Yeah.
Because HA had scored on their previous 3 possessions.
Okay, number 5 is back. That's Matthew Smith for the Gamecocks. Your kicker. Here goes the snap. Perfect. And he booms one. Up. He stepped on the 22-yard line, or 22 and a half.
Well, about the 17.
You're right.
See, I got an extra pair of eyes here.
Okay. Well, see, I've got trifocals, so what have I got?
I have eyes that will zoom in.
Okay, I heard that. Okay.
Yeah, remind you again about our YouTube channel, and we want to thank everybody who's tuned into our YouTube channel. This week we crossed the 100,000 views on our YouTube channel.
That is wonderful.
And so we want to invite you to go to Scenic Sports Network on YouTube and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. The more subscribers we get, the more content we can create and upload to our YouTube channel.
All right, number 1, Harrington, back to receive the snap. He fakes a handoff, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. With 3:25 and ticking for this first period of play. Looks like he may have lost maybe 2.5, possibly 3 yards. It's on the 17-yard line. Here's the pass, and there's nobody there.
Bobby, he had a man wide open, and he overthrew him, and he threw it to the wrong man.
Yeah, George Zeron for the Raiders was able to pick that one off. So they go back on offense once again as number 2, Caden Mitchell, and he's a sophomore, 6'6", 190.
And Bobby, I'm not sure if the receiver stopped, the quarterback overthrew it.
Yeah.
He may have expected him to keep running, but he stopped the route.
All right, here we go. Man in motion to the left. Here's the snap. Hands off to the running back. He gets down to the 31-yard line. It'd be just short of first down yardage. 2nd and 1. Clock rolling at 2:43 in the first.
That's number 38, Bobby, on the carry.
And they don't have a player listed as number 38.
We'll try and find out.
Okay. All right, here's the snap. Ooh, a high one, but he's able to pull it down. And reverse field, they're going to get, I think he's got enough for that first down.
He only needed a couple of yards.
Nope.
I think they're going to say short.
Yep.
He needed to get inside the 30 to about the 29 and a half for a first down.
2:15, 3rd and 1 as the clock rolls for the Raiders. Up 21-0. Here's the snap. It's low. Picked up by the quarterback, number 2, and he gets down to the 25-yard line. That is Caitlin Mitchell.
Yeah, and he picks up the first down and made it look so easy.
Yeah.
Brought down by Russo.
He's I heard you talking about him. He played as a freshman last year and looked like he was a senior. So this year he's a sophomore and doing quite well for these Raiders of Houston Academy.
He's looking like a freshman in college.
Yeah, Saban might like to take a look at that.
Yeah, he's been excellent, and he's surrounded by a lot of really excellent players.
Here's a fake pass into the end zone. Oh, just over the hands of number 10, Will Wells, for the Raiders. Stops the clock at 1:33. So we'll see what the Raiders set up to do on this next play.
Brings up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. I believe that guy's number is 36, Mitt.
Okay.
That's Jeb Daughtry.
The numbers kind of run together.
Ooh, yeah.
They're close.
Back to pass. Okay, wide open in the end zone for number 42. And he pulls it in for a touchdown. Number 42 for the Houston Academy Raiders. Rod Jackson, a junior, and he picks up the 6 points and will try for the extra point. Number 34 is the holder, and that is Kenan Beaver. And I haven't picked up the kicker's number yet, but we'll get that for you because this will be his 4th extra point of the game tonight. And we're still in the first period. Okay, there's timeout on the field. The score 28-0 in favor of the Houston Academy Raiders. Well, we've been at it for about going on 40 minutes, and we still have 1:26 left in the first period of play. This could be a late night game, Mitt.
Yeah.
Especially with it being homecoming.
Yeah. And when you have a lot of scoring, it slows the game down some, and then a lot of incomplete passes. slows the game down. So it could be a long night, but 1:26 left in the
Well, we'll be here to do it all.
Yeah, we'll be here, and
even if we have to go into overtime.
I don't think we're going to be going overtime tonight, unless we're working overtime.
Yeah, well, that might be more like it.
I don't think the game is going to go in overtime. Houston Academy scored on 4 of their 5 possessions.
Yep.
So
they lead at 28-zip. A minute 26 left. Harrington back at quarterback again. Takes a snap from shotgun, hands it off to number 8, and he crosses the line of scrimmage. Maybe give him a yard.
But they just have not been able to open up that offensive line. The defense is winning the line of scrimmage.
Well, they gave him 2 yards.
And that's about all they've been getting. If they've had been getting tackled for a loss, they picked up 1-2 yards at the most.
Okay, back again, sweeping here to the near side, throwing over the head of the intended receiver, number 6, Balon Foster, for the Gamecocks. So it brings up 3rd down and 8.
Well, 3rd and 11. They had a loss, yeah.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, first down yardage, you got to be up around the 30.
The Gamecocks have been able to put together one drive, which is stalled on 4th down. But they were able to take some time off the clock.
All right, he takes his snap, he looks for some help, and decides to pull it down, and he's going to throw it away. So that'll bring up 4th down with a minute 6 left in the first period of play. As the Raiders have owned this first period, we'll see. We've got 3 more to go, so we'll see what happens on homecoming for the Raiders of Houston Academy.
And Bobby, that's pretty much the way it's been this whole season for the Raiders. They have really been outscoring their opponents by large margins. And they have been very solid defensively, too.
All right, here we go with the 4th down punt. It's a nice one. It's going to hit at the 43, and it's going to roll dead at the 29-yard line. A good punt.
Excellent punt.
Good punt. With 54.9 seconds left, 28-0, Houston Academy. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Your number 1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Okay, number 60 comes in here late, but we're all set to go with a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. The ball carrier is number 28. Let's see if I can get his number for you, Mitt. Oh, it's 38. Okay. That's Bennett. They're calling Bennett number 38.
I think he was talking about the defensive player, number 38. We'll find out.
Okay.
Halftime, we'll go down to the booth and see what we can find out.
Yeah. Okay, 19 seconds and ticking. 2nd down. It's a swing out across the 30 to the 35 and crosses the 40-yard line before he goes out of bounds to stop the clock. There'll be 6.2 seconds left in the first period, and it brings 1st down for the Raiders. Looks like they're going to mark it just shy of the 40-yard line.
Well, a penalty on the
face
play.
Pass. Okay. Well, they already had the 1st down, but they get it automatically that way. So it comes across the Gamecocks side of the field, just outside the 40-yard line, 45-yard line, and we'll call it 1st and 10 from there. Only 6.2 seconds remain in this first period. Houston Academy, oops, bad snap from center.
I tell you, Mitchell is had a little trouble handling the ball tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, that cornerback was all over him, number 6.
At the end of the first quarter, your score, Houston Academy.
So there you go, the end of the first period of play on a beautiful Friday night in September. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from Riverbank and Trust. Experience it.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your family's health is vitally important to all of us here at Center Drugs and Enterprise in Daleville.
We provide personal service and answers to your questions because you're our neighbors.
It's so easy to become overwhelmed by what you read, see, or hear, and that's why Center Drugs is here to make things clear for you
and to make things as easy as possible. So give us a call or come by and see us
at Center Drugs in Enterprise or in Daleville.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale! Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas, plus save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas, and up to $900 on leather power sofas, all with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now, only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
At Enterprise Paint and Industrial, we carry a full line of Benjamin Moore paints, along with automotive paints and accessories by Sherwin-Williams and ProSpray. You will find a great selection of power tools by Makita and many name brand air tools, accessories, woodworking equipment, and hardware. We are your factory authorized service center and full line repair shop for your electrical and air tools. Newly remodeled, locally owned and operated, Enterprise Paint and Industrial, more than a paint store.
Welcome back to tonight's ball game at Northcutt Field in Dothan, Alabama. It's the Raiders of Houston Academy on top of this one by a score of 28-0, and they got a 1st and 10, and the running back there is number, it looks like 38, I'm not sure.
It is 38.
They're calling his name is Peterson. Well, we'll get that number straightened out here during the half. We apologize for not having his number, but
well, Bobby, I tell you, it's so hard to get accurate rosters online. That's where we get our rosters from, and it seems like every week we
back to pass. Hand it number 10's got to take it to the end zone. Yep. Will Wells takes it for a touchdown. That makes the score 38-0, and we're just 54 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah, and they have scored on every possession except one, Bobby. This is possession 6, and they scored on 5 of 6 possessions.
Okay, the extra point attempt coming from Lucius Renshaw. The ball is about to be snapped. It is placed down in the air, and it's another point for Lucas Renshaw for the Raiders. Timeout on the field. 11:06 in the second quarter. Bobby Price and Mitt Kirkland on the Scenic Sports Network. Here's another kickoff for number 19, Lucius Renshaw. He's a senior. And they lead 35-zip with 11:06 to go in the second period. This one is not quite going to go. Take it on the 5-yard line across the 15, and they're going to bring him down just short of that 15-yard line. And let's see, that was number 5 for the Gamecocks, and that is Matthew Smith.
So poor start in field position this time for the Gamecocks, and down inside the 15.
Yeah. While we got a moment here, I'd like to say a big hello and thank you to Wiregrass Technologies. Dan Robeson helped us out with some equipment problems, and Dan, we certainly do appreciate it. Thanks for all the help you give us here at Scenic.
Hey, Bob, anytime I have a computer problem, I take it to Dan.
Okay, they tried differently to number 6, and I don't think they may give him a forward progress to without a loss back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think he picked up about a yard, and we talked about they're doing the same thing, getting the same results. 1-2 yards, either a loss of yards. So they've got to figure something out here and figure it out quick.
Back to pass again. Oh, here we go with a 2-point safety.
Yeah.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah, so
41-zip with 10:19 left in the first half, and the Raiders put 2 points on the scoreboard. So Renshaw, the kicker, comes out to attempt. Late player coming in the game, number 8.
So, Bobby,
illegal substitution.
What's that? Did they call it a touchdown?
They're calling it a touchdown.
Yeah, I thought it was a safety, but I guess it was a touchdown. The scoreboard is saying 41.
Yeah, you're right.
And they're kicking an extra point.
Yep.
You don't kick extra points, but it's a safety. So,
illegal substitution on the Gamecocks. I thought it was going to go against the Raiders, number 8 coming into the game late. Houston Lee, or maybe Houston Lee. Yeah. Here's the extra point attempt from Renshaw. Is down, placed, and the kick. And it's right through the uprights with 10:19 to go in the first half of play. The score now 42-0. Houston Academy over the New Brockton Gamecocks. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Here's the snap. Back to the quarterback, number 1, hands off to number 8. And he rambles for about 5 or 6 yards. Harrington just handed it off to that big running back, number 8. And he picks up yardage as we go under 8 minutes of the first half of play.
So they've had a couple of good running plays on this possession.
Yeah, 2nd and 6, I believe we could call that. As they get together, they've got it and set to go here. Here's the quarterback, Harrington. Swings to this side. He's going to throw short to number 6, and he caught it as it skipped. And it falls incomplete.
That time the quarterback rolled out and he was trying to find his receiver, and he threw it just a little short.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow, Saturday, our Troy Trojans have made their way to Tennessee to play Appalachian State. And it's on game day on ESPN, but I believe the broadcast will be on ESPN 2 or plus I believe it is. And it's a keeper by the quarterback, and he's just shy of a first down play, and we get a late.
Yeah, we have a flag down about the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
And we'll see who the call is on.
We're waiting for the signal. Dead ball foul, personal foul against the Gamecocks.
Yeah, so
they can't afford those kind of penalties.
No, that's something you can't afford. You behind, and then you get a big penalty like that. It really sets you back.
Yeah, Zach Holmes, the head coach, I'm sure will have some words to say about that particular play to his players during the half. We're 7 minutes away from that.
They're still sorting things out. The officials are.
Yeah, there's 4 of them gathered at the 50-yard line.
And I think it may be against HA. Well,
I
don't know. I'm going to just shut up and see what happens, okay? Bobby, that's kind of like trying to guess the lotto numbers, you know.
That is the truth. It's a major distance one. We're crossing the 40, 39, and going to get to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, so it was against the Gamecocks. So they have to get to the Gamecocks have to get to the 46-yard line for a first down.
Yep. With 6:59 to go. Harrington back to take the snap in shotgun formation. He makes the toss to number 8, incomplete. And the intended receiver was Rosu, number 8 for the Gamecocks.
That was good play by the defensive back there, getting right where he needed to be to break up that pass and keep it from being complete. So it brings up a second down.
Looks like the officials are talking again. Oh, they're resetting the game clock to 40. Number 55 and number 7 into the game for the Raiders. 55 is Cooper Kaufman. And
that was a good run that time. By number 8.
By number 8. That's Rosu again. He's the workhorse for the Gamecocks.
So they're about 2 yards shy of a first down, so it brings up 3rd and about 2.
Snap, takes a handoff. The quarter keeps it. He's going to lose yardage. The Raiders were all over him,
as they have been all night.
Yeah, they'll be soaking a lot of ice water tonight after the game.
So it's a 4th and 4, and they're going for it.
Yeah, 5:50, nothing to lose here.
You know, and you're out near midfield. Well, they call timeout.
Okay.
So with 5:40 left in the first half, it's 42-0 HA.
All right, we're set to play here on this call.
This is 4th down.
4th down. Throws. Number 6. Got his hand on it, but just not quite close enough to get it. And there was great coverage there by 2 Houston Academy players, number 34 and number 7. That's Thomas Bunton in on that coverage play.
So HA will take over on downs with 5:29 left in the first half, and they are up big, 42-0 over the New Brockton Gamecocks.
All right. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. In motion is number 10 coming here to the near side. That's Will Wells. And number 38 gets it across the 40, almost to the 44-yard line. Is that number 30 or 38?
38.
38? We'll have to get that number for you. Name the half. 4:56 and counting. 42-0 is the score. The Raiders of Houston Academy.
The Raiders are ranked number 9 in the state in 3A.
High snap. Gives it off to number 38 again. And he crosses the 30. Gets to the 28, maybe the 27-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. It'll be 1st and 10.
And we have a few Wiregrass area teams that are ranked this week. Enterprise is ranked number 9 in 7A. Dothan is ranked number 10 in 7A. And Elba, I believe, is ranked number 1 in their division.
Aren't they defending champions from last year?
I'm not sure on that.
All right, here's the snap. We hand it off again across the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. It goes out of bounds at about maybe the 8-yard line. That was number 6. Foster for the Gamecocks.
7-yard line.
So the ball's at the 7-yard line, and HA's in the red zone again. No, they're going to bring it back. Look like there's a...
Yeah, there was one of those yellow hankies on the ground.
Penalty on the play. It's going to be holding on the Raiders.
Holding by the Raiders is the call. So that play will be erased from the record books.
Yep. So it pushes the Raiders back out to about the 30.
20, it's a 28-yard line.
No, about
34. Yeah, 34. Low snap. Number 38 again. Crosses the line of scrimmage. And he's still on his feet to the 15-yard line. Goes number 38 for the Raiders.
I'll tell you what, he drug a lot of Gamecocks along with him. He's strong.
There were 5 or 6 white jerseys covering him up, and he just wouldn't go down.
Good enough for a Houston Academy.
So he was able to get most of those yards back there down to the 15. They had gotten down to the 7, but there was a penalty that moves them back out to, I think, the 34.
Zeron to the near side. Number 10 Wells to the far side. And
that was a big play that time, number 15 for the Gamecocks.
Yeah, he came in and dropped them back to the 20-yard line. So that'll be, 2nd down, maybe 15 or 16.
Yeah, it looked like 15.
Yep, 2nd and 15. .255 and counting in this first half of play. Mitchell barks the signal. He's back in shotgun formation. In motion this way. And he fakes the handoff, and he's rolling out to pass. Looking for number 15. Almost got to the end zone. Maybe stopping at the inside the 1. George Zeron just inches away from a touchdown. So it'll be a 1st and goal for the Gamecocks with 2:27 to go in the first half of play. The Raiders in not particular any hurry. 12 seconds to go on the clock before they have to snap it. Down to 7, 6, 5. Okay, here's the snap. Hands off the middle and across the end zone for a 1-yard plunge.
Takes the pitch over to the right side. Houston Academy touchdown.
I was going to see if I could pick up the guy's name from.
That was 38. Yeah.
He's been a workhorse.
We'll get his name at halftime.
All right. Number 7 is in the hole. That's Thomas Bunton. And Renshaw will attempt the extra point. Snap is down. It's placed. It's up. Count it. First 2 minutes and 2 seconds left. The score now is 49 Houston Academy. He's going to let it go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. With 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in this first half. Number 8, he gets to the 20.
And they were still engaged, and that's going to be a flag.
Yeah, flag on number 75.
Yeah, I think
New Brockton.
I think they're getting a little frustrated.
Yeah,
Bobby.
Bradley Atkinson.
Yeah, I think they're getting a little frustrated. He should have released him a long time ago. The play was over.
So we're gonna march back toward the Houston Academy side of the field. Let's see, the official is going to stop it at the 10-yard line.
So
that was a dead ball foul.
So they've got to get to the
goes to the sidelines.
Yeah, they've got to get to the 30-yard line for first down. So
139 and ticking. Oh, here goes the bomb. Number 7 almost intended Jackson Whitworth. He just needed one more step, and he had it.
Ball is incomplete. Intended for number 7. Whitworth.
131 left in the half. Incomplete pass.
It's a third down. 3rd and 20.
Yep. We got a whistle here. Okay. Now they've set it in play. All right, here comes the quarterback, Harrington, throwing. It falls to the ground at the 26-yard line. And number 20 was in the vicinity, but no way could Anthony Sylar pull that one in.
So it brings up a 4th down. And I'll tell you, they don't need to give HA the ball back.
No, they don't.
They have scored on every possession except one.
Yeah.
So even though it's only a minute 24 left, it doesn't take them long to score.
Yeah. I got number 8, Russo, deep to punt, looks like. Oh, Witzel. I think it's going to be illegal procedure.
Yeah, I think they are.
Delay of game.
Yeah, half the distance to the goal line. So HA return man is inside the 35-yard line.
It's just outside of the 10-yard line. Wells is back to receive.
Not a very good snap.
No. Wells took it down, and yep, we're going to have a horse collar. Stops the clock with 1:07.
Yeah, so it's a.
Yeah, Wells just he kept on, and the Gamecock player grabbed him by the horse collar and pulled him to the ground, and that drew the flag. So we're now 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line of the Gamecocks.
1:07 left in the first half, 49-0. The Raiders are leading the Gamecocks. It's been a long year for the Gamecocks, Bobby. They are 0-4, and HA is 4-0.
Yeah. I saw them play their first game here at Northcliffe Field against Wicksburg. And Wicksburg could not do anything correct. 23 carries the ball. He's inside the 30 and a flag.
The flag at about the 40-yard line. It's probably going to be holding. That's in that territory.
So we're going to...
yeah, it was holding against HA.
Okay. Back to the 50-yard line. Midfield. 58.4 seconds remain.
It's going to bring up first and 20.
First and 20. So they got to get to the 30-yard line, Mitt. And they can possibly do it on this play. Quarterback keeper coming to the near side, 50, 45. And he's going to wrestle out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Clock is rolling under, or just about 40 seconds right now, left in the half. I don't think the Raiders are anxious to get a play off here.
They've got to get, they'll have to run one more play.
Yep. 28-27. 16 seconds on the clock. Mitchell gives it to number 4, and he's getting some daylight here, and he's at 10. They're going to do it at the 9-yard line. The 4-yard line. Stops the clock with 9 minutes and 7 seconds left.
9.7 left.
Wow.
And we talked about it, Bobby. They are
on all 8 cylinders tonight.
Yeah. And they may let the clock run out. They are going to let it run out.
Yeah.
So that's good sportsmanship.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm quite sure they probably had a timeout in the pocket.
Sure. Okay, that brings us to halftime. It's homecoming here at Houston Academy, and we'll see the band perform, and we'll also see probably
the homecoming activities.
Yeah, homecoming activities at the half.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Welcome to Briars Warren Drug Company, your hometown pharmacy in downtown Enterprise. If you haven't visited lately, please do. You'll see some old friends and meet some new friends too. We know you're busy and we can help by getting you in and out in no time at all. If you need a vaccination, you can get it done right here in the pharmacy. We're here to help you in any way we can because that's what good neighbors do. Briars Warren Drug Company in downtown Enterprise. You can count on us.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale. Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas. Plus, save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas. And up to $900 on leather power sofas. All with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
2022 Houston Academy homecoming court. Julia is escorted tonight by her father, Bill Flatts. Kate is the daughter of Keith Green and Leslie Marshall. Kate is escorted tonight by her father, Keith Green. Your junior attendant is Lauren Craven. Lauren is the daughter of Dr. Ben and Cynthia Craven. Lauren is escorted tonight by her father, Dr. Ben Craven. First senior attendant is Adriana Aliaban. Adriana is the daughter of Dr. Darius and Leanne Aliaban. Adriana is escorted tonight by her father, Dr. Darius Aliaban. Senior attendant is Maya Brown. Daughter of Dr. Kenneth and Harriet Brown. Maya is escorted tonight by her father, Dr. Kenneth Brown. Crowning the queen this evening is Houston Academy graduate and 2021 homecoming queen, Joanna Bennett, and headmaster, Dr. Vince Janney. Your 2022 Houston Academy homecoming queen is Sims Mendel. The 2022 Houston Academy homecoming court.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
is actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your family's health is vitally important to all of us here at Center Drugs and Enterprise in Daleville.
We provide personal service and answers to your questions because you're our neighbors.
It's so easy to become overwhelmed by what you read, see, or hear, and that's why Center Drugs is here to make things clear for you
and to make things as easy as possible. So give us a call or come by and see us
at Center Drugs in Enterprise or in Daleville.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale! Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas, plus save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas, and up to $900 on leather power sofas, all with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now, only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
At Enterprise Paint and Industrial, we carry a full line of Benjamin Moore paints, along with automotive paints and accessories by Sherwin-Williams and ProSpray. You will find a great selection of power tools by Makita and many name-brand air tools, accessories, woodworking equipment, and hardware. We are your factory-authorized service center and full-line repair shop for your electrical and air tools. Newly remodeled, locally owned and operated, Enterprise Paint and Industrial, more than a paint store.
This is Bobby Price along with Mitt Kirkland. Tonight we're at Northcutt Field here on the campus of Waterworld and other tennis courts and everything. And they attempt a 10-yard kick, and the Houston Academy Raider picked up and put it on the ground. I believe that was number 10, Will Wells. And let us correct here, Mitt, early. Number 36 is Jeb Daughtry. He's a senior. And number 42 is Rod Jackson. He's an 11th grader, junior. And so we got those names together for you. All right, it's 1st and 10 for Houston Academy. In motion comes number 4. That's Hickory Riggs, or Riggs Hickory. Riggs Hickory. There we go. Okay, we had a one carry from Riggs in the first half, and he picked up first down yardage, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Mitchell, well, number 5 is Judson Bailey, excuse me. Here's a snap. He keeps it across the 45-40. 35, falls forward down to the 33-yard line, where it'll be another first down play for the Raiders of Houston Academy. Mitt, we had a great halftime performance with the Queens of the 2022 year.
Homecoming Queens, yeah, it was a very nice affair.
Clock goes under 10.
Off a game like this.
Yep, just under 10 minutes here in the third opening part of the third period of play. It's a 1st and 10 for Houston Academy. Hands off to number 4 once again. That's Riggs Hickey. And Hickey is going to be dropped for a loss.
Riggs Hickey on the carry over the left side brought down number 73, Gavin Hughes.
Okay, it's going to be back to the 36-yard line. So that's about a 4 or 5 yard loss. 2nd and 14 for the Raiders as the clock rolls at 9:20 in this third period of play. Handoff from number 5 to number 20.
Yes.
Number 20, Irvain Reynolds.
Brought down number 15, Blake Peters.
And the tackler was Blake Peterson, number 15 for the Gamecocks.
So it's about a 3rd and about 13.
Yeah, he may have given him 1 yard on that play.
AJ's taking their time, you know. They got this game under control, 49-0.
Here's the snap, back to number 5, looking to throw. And he's still roaming around in the backfield. He's still looking. He's going to peep it and run it. And he's going to lose about another yard, so it's going to be 4th down at the 36-yard line.
And we'll see if they'll play. I think they're probably going to be punting. This would be the first punt of the game for the Raiders. Well,
it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I think they are, Bobby.
Max Hawker across the way. Here's the snap. Shotgun formation. The number 5, and we have a flag. I believe that's going to be a delay of game. Yep. 5 yards further back. So Riggs Hickey comes into the ball game, number 4. And a lot of indecision here with 21.
Yeah, it looked like they was going to send the punt team out, but they decided not to.
Okay, Hickey is back. He's looking. He's throwing. Intercepted by number 6. That is Raylan Foster. And he crosses the 35. And he's going to fall forward to about the 34-yard line. Great interception there from number 6. They needed something good, and that was Balin Foster.
Yeah, and Bobby, that was a big play for New Brockton. That's one of the most positive things that's happened to them tonight, and they struggled all night. And Houston Academy has been very accurate on the passing, but that time they threw an interception, and it was intercepted and returned down to about the 34-yard line of the Raiders.
All right, 6:16, and we're clicking. Time moves on the clock as it's 1st and 10 for New Brockton. 19 is the quarterback, Chase Ray. Chase Ray was the ball carrier on that one. Number 15. I'm sorry, that was a Blake Peterson.
And it's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
Ray's pass intercepted by Braden Eubanks.
That was number 16 with the interception, Bobby.
That's Braden Eubanks.
So New Brockton turns the ball right back over to HA. They intercept the pass and then run 2 plays and throw an interception. So the ball's back in the hands of the Raiders.
Okay. The clock is rolling. We're under 5 minutes. of the third period of play. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Number 5, Judson Bailey. Hickey, number 5, carries it to about the 25-yard line, maybe a 4-yard gain. Under 4.5 minutes of the third period. The play clock is down to 16, 15, 13. All right, we got a wideout, 2 wideouts, both near side and far side. And it's going to be a run, a keeper by number 5, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards. That is Judson Bailey.
Bailey on the quarterback, ball down by number 56 here in Watson.
Okay, it's 3rd down and about 5. Clock at 3:35 and ticking. Ooh, over his head. Number 6 is going to be pulled down about the 22-yard line. And that's going to bring up Richmond as took care of the tackle on that one.
It's going to bring up 4th and 8.
So this will be the first punt for Houston Academy.
And it comes with 3:03 left in the third, Bobby.
Right.
And HA has taken out most of their starters.
Looks like number 5, Judson Bailey, to kick. Oh, yeah, it's a nice one. Fielded at the 45, 50. Maybe gets to the 47.
Yeah, Bobby, this is only the 2nd punt of the game.
Yeah.
And
2:26 and go. $49-0 as Houston Academy rolls here in the third period. It's been all Houston Academy. They intercepted the ball, and then they had an interception. The Gamecocks did, but could not do anything with it. And we got number 15 at quarterback now, Blake Peterson. I'm not sure if he's the quarterback or if it's the far back. Yeah, I was wrong. It's number 19, Chase Ray. And a good run for first down yardage.
It's number 8.
Yeah, that's their workhorse, Mitt. Russo.
That was probably the biggest run play we've seen all night for the Gamecocks.
They'll take them. Here's the quarterback, 15, 19. Hands it off to number 8, Russo.
Nothing that time.
No. Chase Ray in at quarterback here in this third period, along with Blake Peterson. And number 19 is in the quarterback slot, and that is Chase Ray. Harrington is the near back. I believe that was partially defected by one of the Raider players that allowed that ball to fall incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Ball is completed to the 23-yard line, I believe, and that is number 1, Gabe Harrington, who played quarterback during the first half. And that brings us to the end of the third period of play tonight here at Northcutt Field. The score, your Raiders 49, the Gamecocks 0. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale. Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas. Plus, save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas. And up to $900 on leather power sofas. All with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
Welcome to Briars Warren Drug Company, your hometown pharmacy in downtown Enterprise. If you haven't visited lately, please do. You'll see some old friends and meet some new friends too. We know you're busy and we can help by getting you in and out in no time at all. If you need a vaccination, you can get it done right here in the pharmacy. We're here to help you in any way we can because that's what good neighbors do. Briars Warren Drug Company in downtown Enterprise. You can count on us.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
All right, here we go with the first play of the fourth quarter. Number 8 is the ball carrier for the Gamecocks. Vane Caldwell was the ball carrier on that one.
Fran Morris. And Sarah Tatton.
It's a second down.
All right.
Like 6.
Shotgun formation. Back to pass to number 5 in the end zone, just over his head. So it's a third down play for the Gamecocks. It's a third down play here. And a handoff up to number 8. And he's going to get almost to the 15-yard line. And that is Russo.
He's been their workhorse tonight.
As he will be tired tonight. And he'll probably be tired in the morning.
So it's a 4th and about 3.
4th and 3 with the clock rolling here in this fourth quarter of play. Clock is rolling down to 9 seconds to get it off. Here's the snap. 19 hands off to number 8 once again up the middle. And he carries it to the 10-yard line. Nope.
That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, carries it to the 10-yard line. Yeah.
This is the first time that the Gamecocks have been in the red zone tonight.
Yeah. They got to mark the ball at, I think, the 12.
Well, no, they moved it up to the 10.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a 1st and 10. A pass to number 1, and it's intercepted
And he downs it in the end zone.
Yeah. Number 34 for the Raiders. That's Kenan Beaver.
Intercepted by number 34, Kenan Beaver.
He gets a nice interception there in the end zone and wisely put a knee to the ground.
So the ball will come out to the 20.
Oh, it's going to be...
Yeah. It's a touchback as it comes out to the 20.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Turnovers when New Brockton has had a couple opportunities, they've turned the ball over, Bobby.
Yeah. That makes it tough, especially when you're playing a good team like the Raiders tonight. Quarterback's the keeper, number 5, crosses the 20. Maybe, well, they might push him to about the 23. We'll see where they down it.
I think they're going to down him about the 26.
Okay, and that was Judson Bailey.
He showed a lot of power and strength. He moved that power forward.
Yep, he's just a ninth grader, Mitt.
Wow.
Yeah. At the 26-yard line. The second down and about 5 to go. Hands off to number 20. Cuts back up the middle. Crosses the line of scrimmage, and they're going to fall forward almost to the 28-yard line. I think they're marking on the 28.
It's going to be a yard short of the first down.
That was Irvine Reynolds, I believe, the ball carrier for the Raiders.
Well, Bobby, can you believe this is game 5?
Yeah.
The regular season is half over.
I know it. All right, here we go with this third down plays, like 3rd and 2. Coming to the near side, crosses the 30, 35, still on his feet, falls forward to about the 38-yard line. Goes number 20, Irvin Reynolds. We're reaching the 7-minute mark of the 4th period. Still score is 49-0. Most all the players out on the field for the Raiders are not regular starters. Maybe some on the line, but on this 1st and 10, clock is under 6:35. Hand off to number 20 again. He goes around, turns the corner, across the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and I believe he went out of bounds about the 35-yard line. Wow, what a run. Reynolds was the ball carrier there for that first down play. Number 23 in the game, Hughes Williams, a 10th grader. And number 11, Max Hawker, a senior. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's the keeper. He tries to turn the corner, and number 56 helmet came off, so he'll have to set out a play. The Raiders pick up maybe a couple of yards.
Look like it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Mitt. 5:15 to go. Bailey's the quarterback, and a flag is called. Is to stop the clock.
It's offside.
Okay, encroachment. So they'll mark it off 5 yards. So it'll be replay. Yeah, replay the second down. It'll be 2nd and 5. All right, here's back to pass. Oh, look here.
Pick 6.
Look here, a pick 6 for the Gamecocks.
And who was it? Number 8.
And he's been no flag, so number 6 put 6 points on.
Number 8.
8, I'm sorry.
I think it's... It was number 6. 6. It was 6, Bob, I'm sorry.
Okay, Balin Foster intercepted that, carried it all the way to the end zone. So the Gamecocks put 6 points on the scoreboard.
And Bobby, we've been talking about him all night. He's played a good game tonight. It's been a challenge, but he got a reward on that pick 6.
All right, here's the extra point attempt by number 22, Dawson Peacock. Snap is good, it's placed down, and it is blocked. Incomplete. That makes the score 49, Houston Academy, 6 for the North New Brockton Gamecocks.
And Bob, I want to remind people about our YouTube channel while we have a break here. Go to Scenic Sports Network, SCENIC Sports Network on YouTube. And just put that in the search bar. And it's a whole world of high school football and basketball and other sports from the Wiregrass area over the past 20 plus years.
And a lot of those are being you, right?
Right. And so go to our Scenic Sports Network and make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button. By you subscribing, it helps us to put more content and to grow our YouTube channel.
Where were we at this week?
Okay, we're at Houston Academy this week in Enterprise.
No, on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah, and we've had, and thanks for reminding me of that, Bobby. We thank our viewers. We reached the 100,000 views on our YouTube channel.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, we've had over 100,000 views, and thanks to our audience, thanks for our viewers for making it 100,000. Now we're shooting for 200,000, and we want to make that million mark.
I heard that.
One day.
All right, this is probably going to be an onside kick. Oh, he got too much of it. Number 30 downs it at the 28.
So we're down to a minute 44, and Bobby will also like to thank our sponsors of these games. Ms. Carolyn Smith at Lewis Smith Supply. Yep. We're also Center Drugs in the Enterprise, Briars One Drugstore in Enterprise, Badcock Furniture in Enterprise and Elba, and also Enterprise Paint and Industrial.
Very good.
And Riverbank of Dothan and Enterprise.
Yeah.
So we thank our sponsors for sponsoring these games on the Scenic Sports Network.
And we'll welcome anyone that's interested in advertising on our network. Just give us a call at Scenic Cable Network, 334-793-2722. And the Gamecocks have decided to take a timeout to get a breather. And the clock is at 57.1 seconds.
And Bobby, it's been an interesting night. We talked about how explosive these Houston Academy Raiders are. You know, five of their first 6 drives ended up in touchdowns. You know, when they've come out the second half, they put in a lot of subs in, and they're giving them some time to play, and I think that's great. And because they get some experience in real game time.
Yep. Caden Mitchell gets the second half off. Of course, I know he's playing on the defensive side now, but giving these underclassmen opportunity to get some game experience, because as we said, we're in the halfway mark of this high school football season.
Yeah, Mitchell's on the sideline. He hadn't been in the second half, Bobby.
And off a keeper by number 5, and he turns at 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Out of bounds at the, looks like the 37-yard line. Great run, first down. Yeah.
This may be the last play of the game. We're down to 23 seconds.
Yeah. And 15 on game clock. And they're going to take a knee.
Yeah. And that will be the last play of the game.
Well, it's been a beautiful night here, homecoming for the Houston Academy Raiders here at Northcote Field.
And Bobby, you couldn't ask for better weather.
Not at all.
I'll tell you.
I was hoping we'd get to see that moon, but
I think it's high.
Are we looking in the right direction? We're looking to the east, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
I don't see it.
I don't know if it's cloudy or what, but it's been
it was gorgeous last night.
Yeah.
Great sportsmanship by these players tonight, the cheerleaders included.
And congratulations to all our homecoming court.
Absolutely, and we're going to do our best to put the names of the court on the field as they are presented tonight.
So I think that's going to wrap it up for us. What do you think, Bob?
I think so. It's been a 3-hour and 10-minute ball game. So for Mitt Kirkland and myself, Bobby Price, we're going to say so long from Northcote Field, where Houston Academy wins homecoming.
Your #1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.